More good news about the Redmi K30, and it points to that series using a hotly anticipated new camera sensor that is going to shoot some incredible looking images, and confirmation of the Redmi K30 5G using the brand new Snapdragon 765G chipset. Those two in combination are going to be able to shoot some really crisp looking shots. So it turns out the rumors were correct. The Redmi K30 is going to feature the brand new Sony IMX600 camera sensor. This is the upgrade to the Sony IMX586, which was carried in the K20 Pro. So what are the upgrades that the 686 brings us over the 586? A jump up to 64 megapixels from 48 megapixels before. The 686 camera sensor itself is also a bigger sensor than the previous version. The camera sensor had been rumored for a long time, and recently Sony confirmed that the 686 was coming, showing us some sample shots. It's been rumored to be going into the K30 series for a long time, but not just Redmi phones. Oppo, Vivo, Realme, OnePlus, even Huawei all used the Sony IMX586 camera sensor in various different phones. So expect the 686 camera sensor to be going in a ton of new upcoming phones into 2020. Capable of shooting 64 megapixels this time around. That means with binned pixels, it will be taking 16 megapixel shots as standard. But all around, more pixels and a bigger sensor should just mean more light, more information, and better images all around. Redmi have even showed off some sample images from the Redmi K30. The colors, the details, everything about the pictures really does stand out and looks really fantastic. They would look very good, obviously, because they're marketing images, but subscribe if you want to see the camera test, because I'll be doing one as soon as I get my hands on a Redmi K30. I was also very impressed with the Samsung 64 megapixel sensor, the GW1. That's found in phones such as the Redmi Note 8 Pro and takes really good looking crisp images from that main sensor. So this more expensive Sony 64 megapixel image sensor should be taking incredibly good shots. As of right now, not much more confirmation about the supporting cameras in the Redmi K30. A leak from China suggested that it would be 64, 8, 5 and 2. So the Sony IMX600 main camera sensor, an 8 megapixel ultra wide, a 2 megapixel macro sensor, and the 5 megapixel sensor should be a zoom camera. The megapixels are quite low, but that was the same on the CC9 Pro too, and it's worked on that one. In the K20 series, Redmi actually used a slightly cheaper main camera sensor for the K20. That was the Sony IMX582. But this time around, it looks like Redmi are putting the same camera sensor in all of the phones in the lineup. Of course, a powerful processor is needed to process the images taken from the hardware, and the 765G processor from Snapdragon looks like a really powerful beast. It's a 7 nanometer EUV process chip, which is incredible. This is a mid-range chip, don't forget. And confirmation from Redmi that there will be a 4G version of the K30. So if you really think 5G just isn't going to come into your market over the life cycle of your next phone, 2, 3, maybe 4 years, then you can go for the cheaper 4G option. Subscribe for all the latest tech news, everything to do with Redmi. That's it for now, but I'll see you in the next one.